Hey guys, this is Claire here. I am making this video to, one, talk about how I've been doing in the last few days, and two, to talk about getting back on track. So I guess the second reason I'm making the video pretty much sums up how I've been doing in the last few days. The days have actually been alright. But I guess your days can only be as good as really the night before was, and I've had a few rough ones. I've had a few really rough nights. Definitely been dealing with some repercussions of some of those choices that I've made. I feel pretty bad, like I just don't feel well. I feel bloated. I've been cheating on my diet, compromising my sleep, and all this stuff, and it's just a result of choices that I've made in responding to a lot of anxiety that I face at night. So apparently the new thing for me is driving. Driving. It's practically driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy because this is the new route. It's like, hey, I'm stressed out. I'm gonna get in my car. And people in this neighborhood, they probably think I'm crazy because they're like, what's that girl doing? She probably has another life, because I just get in my car and I just start driving. And I'm not condemning like driving. I think that driving is great. It's a good way to, just relax, chill out, take in the scenery. Chasing the full moon around town, like by yourself at 11 at night, like out in the cornfields. That's like what I was doing. That's okay, but someone just needs to know when to stop. And driving, although it's kind of, can be an effective coping skill, I just don't think, or evidence is really showing, that driving is not something that is conducive to my, personality type, maybe my behavior. I just don't think that it's a very good solution for me. This is someone who has been known to go out, buy milk, and end up in Pennsylvania. Okay, I'm not from Pennsylvania. I'm not from Jersey. I'm not from anywhere near the Mason-Dixon line, not very close. So that kind of tells you that I don't always have that, control. I'm cruising. Anyway, but I want to talk about getting back on track. My friend today, and she's also my mentor, and she really brought something to my attention, and that is that, every wrong turn that I've made since Friday night, along the way, these are things that are reversible. They're reversible. Eating all that salt and feeling like I have hypertension right now and going all crazy. I'm a little bit of a hypochondriac, so I'm not even gonna go there. But that's reversible. I've been drinking water. I feel better. I've been doing some exercises. I feel better. Tonight I'm going to have, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna have a nice gluten-free dinner. I have an avocado. I have gluten-free pasta and clams in a can. And yeah, anyway, so staying on track. So basically, I'm really excited to see what God's going to do. I'm really excited to see what God is going to do tonight, because of the right choice that I'm going to make, that I'm praying that I will make tonight with His help, which is to go to bed earlier. This is a really big deal, because when I start staying up really late and I go off of my medication schedule, and that takes me to a place where I don't want to go. And if you know me, you do not want to go there with me. I will tell you. You just don't want to go there. It's not fun. It's not very fun. So, yeah, it's kind of colorful sometimes and funny, but it's really a waste of time more than anything. Anyway, staying on track. I am excited to see what God's going to do. I'm excited because, I'm just a lot more motivated to get back on track. A lot of times when I get so deflated and I mess up, It's like, okay, I'm all the way down here. Now I have to crawl and crawl and crawl and get back up here. But you know what? This is how I want to see it. I want to see it as like, yeah, I got down here, but you know what? Like, I'm going to pray, you know, that God is going to help me make the right choices to where I'm not just going to get back up here. I'm going to get back up here. And by the same token, I think that sometimes when you get down here, it helps you appreciate, you know, that middle ground, what you had. I think it really helps you appreciate that. Like, well, maybe I was really bored before, but, you know, 7.5, 8 hours of sleep, that's pretty sweet. So I'm trying to, like, sort of, like, appreciate that much, too. And I'd really be interested to know what you guys think. Do you get off track? Like, how, you know, how do you deal with that? But I'm really excited. I'm really excited that, you know, tonight, I hope, and if you're watching this, if any of you guys, if you're watching this and, you know, pray for me, like, please pray for me that, you know, I will get to bed at the right time. You know, this is a process. This isn't going to happen overnight. But I'm just, you know, I'm really trying. Like, I have a few steps forward, I take a few steps back, but there will be no driving tonight. I don't care how beautiful the moon is. No, we're not going to do it. Because I'm going to start getting a reputation around this town, honestly. Last night I was driving around a retirement community because I was trying to get a picture of the moon, and these old people were kind of like looking at me and stuff, and, you know, I just don't need to go there, okay? Like, you know, I just need to, like, settle down a little bit. I'm not, you know, I'm not, like, a teenager. Like, seriously, I don't need to be pulling shenanigans in the parking lot of a retirement community. I mean, you know, you gotta grow up sometime. So anyway, if anyone's watching this, just shoot me a prayer for tonight. I would really appreciate it. And I want to know what you guys think, especially from a Christian perspective, if you have that, if there are any Bible verses help you keep on track. Feel free to comment in the box below, ask any questions, if you have any concerns. Hopefully not too many complaints, but until then, see you later.